Hey guys, what is going on? It is not Lost X Commando here. It is actually I Wear Spandex. And you're probably looking at your screen like, oh my gosh, he finally posted zombies. And yes, I did. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to get on top of the bus, get the turbine, and also turn on the power. In all, in all in 10 minutes. It's like one of those 10-minute workouts, you know? But yeah, so basically we've had this thing planned for like since Black Ops 2 was released, that Arthur was going to do multiplayer and I was going to do zombies and like the other stuff, cuz I mean, I'm just this beast mode at zombies and Arthur's beast mode at multiplayer. And I mean, if you don't believe me that I'm beast mode at zombies, then I think that you'll be surprised to hear that I got the highest round in all of GameStop. Yeah, get at me, bro. Yeah, I was on round 24, and the guy told me that I had to get off because we had to let other people play. But what you're gonna do is there's gonna be a mannequin right here. There's going to be like a little piece of paper over there, that magazine stand. You're gonna want to come over to this workbench, build them up, and right now we're building the turbine. This turbine will also get you out of this room for free. You won't have to buy that first door, but you will have to buy it if you don't have the turbine and you want to get back in. So we're just knifing les zombies. And but yeah, this map is, I think Treyarch did an amazing job with zombies this year. Like, I know that they were saying that they were going to focus more on it, like a lot more on it, and I feel like their first map is always like the smallest in what they do. So here on that seat's gonna be a fan head, and you're gonna build that up, grab it, place it down. Arthur, your phone just went off, and basically it's gonna open up both those doors for you, so you don't have to buy any of the doors to get out of there. And we're gonna hop on the bus. But yeah, just I think that like we know that Kino der Toten, like, it was a good map, but it was definitely the lowest of their capability, like of what they were able to do. Because Kino to Moon just blew Kino out of the water in Black Ops 1. And I mean, it was just, if this is what they're doing for their quote unquote Kino map, I can't even begin to believe what they're going to do next. Cause just with the Easter eggs and everything, I'm working on the Easter egg right now, with me and a couple friends for you guys. But I mean, it's pretty amazing of what they're setting the bar really high for themselves. So here you're gonna get off of this first stop. It's actually, the power is actually the third stop, and so I'm just gonna hit the blocks here, and then I'm gonna chill here for a little bit, just shooting some zombies. And also you can use the turbine over here, and this will almost always have a bus part in it, whether it's the front part of the bus, the ladder that goes on the side, or this part that I picked up, which lets you go on top of the bus, which is really helpful, as you'll see here in a minute. But you can also power up perk machines, which is how you get a 10-point achievement. So you can get the perks, but if you don't have that turbine powering them, then your perk basically isn't going to work. But here, basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to jump up and then hold X to build it. And then here I fail. But yeah, it's really helpful to get on top of the bus because you can just see everything. But one thing you do have to look out for is that there's like overhangs and trees and stuff like that, so you can get knocked off of the bus and you can get screwed over. That's what happened to me and my friends. We were playing and we were on like round 25, just doing great, and I got knocked off the bus and they tried to come get me, and they both got downed by those crawly things. I shouldn't say down, they just couldn't get me up because of those crawly things. But here's the second stop. It's the farm. I'm not gonna go in just 'cause sake of time. But the next stop after this is the power. And the power room, it's pretty ballin'. I like it. Like whenever I see it, I think of that old show Dexter's Lab. I think of his laboratory just 'cause like his laboratory was always so white, and this is like really white also. Like really, really, really white. Um so here we're coming up on the third stop in our voyage. And basically, you're going to want to, well, I bought that AK on the wall. You're going to want to drop down in this outhouse. And then there's basically in here there's going to be the big part of the power switch. Well, basically, you have to build it. There's going to be the big part of the power switch, like the back. There's going to be the zombie arm. And there's going to be the power switch itself. Now, unfortunately, in theater mode, which is what I have to use since I don't have an HD PVR and Arthur records it for me, it doesn't show the parts. Like, it didn't show the part for the turbine, so I'll just be pointing them out whenever I get them. All the parts for the turbine are always in the same exact place. They'll always be in that same exact place that I showed you for the spawn room. Now, everything else, they're not in the same place. Like these like here I picked up the power switch itself. That can be in the room where you have to build the power switch. That can be on top of one of those boxes. It can be in a number of different places. But if you look around, it's always in like the same area. So here we have the power switch, and I'm looking for that zombie arm. Don't really want to run into that nuke because I don't want to get screwed over by the new round. But the thing I've noticed about the arm is that it usually spawns up up in the place that I'll find it right now. It's kind of like up on kind of like a catwalk. Usually it doesn't spawn in here. Usually the power switch spawns in there. No, not the power switch, but like the back to it, like that gray part. But I'll go up here and then right over there. And whenever I come into this room, you might be like thinking, holy balls, it's white as hell. And it's not like that just because of the color correction. I mean, the color correction makes it a little bit blue. It was a lot more white. But you might want to turn down the brightness on your TV, like all the way to black whenever you go in here. Because like, the first time I went in on GameStop, I was just like, shit. Didn't know what the heck was going on. But here, I'm going to turn on the power, and you can actually turn off the power in this map, which is part of the Easter egg. But here you're going to see this power room just start flipping shit, and basically you don't want to go out there right now. Right in there is the avocado zombie, I think that's what he's called. I just call him Mr. Electro, but he'll come. It's good to have. Well, I'll make another video on him soon, but he's pretty annoying guy. He's part of the Easter egg though. But you don't want to walk out of there whenever that thing's like flipping out, cause you'll get downed. It's kind of like walking through a trap, like one of those electric traps in Black Ops 1 or World at War. But yeah, guys, that's basically it. Just wait until that thing stopped flipping out, and you can go out there. This door opens up, and that's how you turn on the power to the turbine and how you get on top of the bus. I'll see you guys later. Peace.